Hey guys, welcome to our channel.
I'm Juan.
I'm Manny. In this video today, we're going to share with you guys our most anticipated movies that we want to watch in 2019. And this list is according to release date, so we're just going to go down from January, February, all down throughout the month. Show you guys which movies we want to see that's coming out in that month. So first off, in January, we're already in January 14th, so this movie comes out this weekend. It's Glass by M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
And this is the conclusion to the trilogy of the first part being Unbreakable, second part being Split, that came out a couple of years ago. Yeah, so Unbreakable, I sort of came out, 2001, 2002? Long time ago. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's sort of a slow burn, but I want to think it's kind of ahead of its time, only because it has to do with superheroes, and it's more relative now than it was in 2001, I would say, because of all the superhero movies.
Yeah. All right. Our second movie, also in January 16th, is Dragon Ball Super. Now that one's more of one that I'm looking forward to most.
Yeah, I don't know that much about Dragon Ball, if anything.
Yeah,
what is this, connected to the show or the spin-off or what?
No, it's actually part of the, like what they call the canon, like the actual story.
Well, that's Dragon Ball Super. When does it come out?
January 16th.
This weekend too. All right. Next one on the list, February. There's more one other movie that you're excited about seeing. I'm not too crazy about it. I mean, it looks interesting. It's Alita.
That one, the main reasons why I'm excited for it is because of what's in it, Christoph
Waltz is in it, yeah.
He's in it, and also I'm a fan of like action movies, but
it's actually
not
called
so
Alita
much.
Battle Angel.
Yeah, not so much like explosions and stuff, but like hand-to-hand combat, and like from what I've seen from it, it looks like it's gonna have a lot of that.
That's it for the February movies. In March we have Captain Marvel. So this one it's kind of not a prequel, but this one takes place in the 80s?
Yeah,
80s or 90s, and yeah, looking forward to seeing how it's going to connect with Avengers Endgame.
The way they made it seem in the last one is that she's a big deal.
Well, they confirmed that she's the strongest Avenger, so she has to have a big role in defeating or reversing whatever happened in Avengers,
yeah.
Infinity War. Another one we're looking forward to in March is another movie by it's called Us. It was the same director as Get Out, which is Jordan Peele. I enjoyed Get Out a lot. I thought it was very unique. I'm not that big of a fan of horror movies. I mean, I like horror stories and novels, but when it comes to movies, it's just they rely a lot on jump scares. But Get Out was a good one and it had a great story. And if you also haven't seen it, I know Jordan Peele is big in comedy, but Get Out was a big change in his career. Plus, I think he got an Oscar for it. So looking forward to Us. It looks like another good horror movie with a good story. And if you haven't seen it, check out the trailer. I'm sure it'll intrigue you. All right, April we got another horror movie that I want to see. It's Pet Sematary. I know I mentioned that in like horror movies, but Pet Sematary is based off of Stephen King's novel, which I'm a big Stephen King fan, and it was a good one that came out in like 2 years ago. And yeah, so hopefully this is another great adaptation. And then April we got Shazam. Let's talk about Shazam.
Well, I haven't seen much about it other than like all I know is what I've seen in the trailer. And the trailer did surprise me. It was so different than what I expected. Because when I first heard about Shazam, I thought it was going to be like very serious because of the way that like the DC universe has been going. But if you've seen, for example, Aquaman, which came out recently, they're already showing that they're willing to do something very different than what they're used to. And the trailer already showed that Shazam is also going to be very different from what they've been showing.
Yeah, looks like it's gonna be a good. There's a lot of room for comedy in it. Yeah, so that's gonna be pretty fun. Hopefully, it does a good job and makes a lot of money, so this DC can continue.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Aquaman just made $1 billion, so.
It already did?
Yeah, so they're good, and it beat The Dark Knight. Next in April, La Llorona.
I'm looking forward to that one.
I mean, I guess I'm looking forward to it only because we are Hispanic and we have heard a lot about the story of La Llorona growing up. But I haven't seen was there a trailer out?
There's a trailer, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. There is a trailer. But
I think there's only one trailer.
I'm expecting this movie to be a huge flop, but I am still a little curious about it. So
I'm hoping it does good.
All right, last one in April, of course, Avengers Endgame. I'm sure everybody who's ever made a most anticipated movie list on YouTube is gonna mention Avengers Endgame. Very curious to see how they're gonna
finalize it.
Finalize. They're gonna continue with it, but
it's like this story is over. After this is gonna be something else.
Yeah, I guess that's true since it is Endgame. So yeah, I wonder how they're gonna play out and defeat or reverse Thanos. I'm still thinking it's gonna be some time travel, but probably not. I mean, that's the
It could
easiest.
be anything.
Yeah. So yeah, we're really looking forward to that. All right, in May we have Detective Pikachu.
That was a surprise when I saw the trailer. I think you sent it to me. I didn't even know they were making it. I had heard they were making it.
I had read about it, but then I totally forgot about it. And
I didn't
then
know anything about it.
I woke up one day
Trailer
and
came out.
the trailer was out of nowhere. Yeah, I still don't know how I feel about Ryan Reynolds on voicing Pikachu, but yeah, it should be fun, and hopefully it does good. Next up in May we got Aladdin. Disney's Aladdin live action.
Not much to say.
Not much to say about that one. We all know the story of
Classic.
Aladdin. Classic. We're gonna see. This is one of the live action movies that Disney's gonna be doing this year, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. Although I did see a picture of how Will Smith looks as the genie, and a lot of people were upset because he wasn't blue. But I read that he was gonna be blue. It was just that's how he looks like in his human form. In May we also have a movie that he just showed me today, Brightburn.
Brightburn.
Yeah.
So that one I also just found out about it recently, a couple days ago, because I never heard anything about it. But when I read what the movie was going to be about, it seemed interesting. And then we just saw the trailer, and it actually looks pretty good. It's supposed to be a story about like what if Superman, instead of turning out good, turned out evil.
It seemed like another horror movie.
Yeah, a horror movie.
Well, they're more geared towards the scaring aspect of it, yeah, because it's like you said, like a Superman character, because they made it seem like it's an alien from.
Yeah, like he arrived.
You're right here, same as Superman in a spaceship. He's a kid and he has these super abilities, but instead of embracing them or him being scared of it, it looks like he's here for a purpose.
Yeah, kind of like he has some sinister ideas.
Exactly.
Something like that.
Yeah, check out the trailer to that. Now we're in June. We have Dark Phoenix, part of the X-Men, and this is going to be taking place after Apocalypse, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be, I guess, the last. I don't know. I don't think they're continuing after this, right? This is like the last of that X-Men universe they're making.
Yeah, possibly. I'm not too sure on that, but yeah.
Because after it's kind of the same as Avengers. How this last one might not be the last one, but that's kind of like.
Oh, okay, for this, I guess from First Class. No, wait, Days of Future Past. Wait, First Class,
Days of Future Past,
Apocalypse, and this would be the fourth installment. Okay.
Which I mean, the older movies are part of that as well, but they like retconned it with Days of Future Past. So
yeah, I'm a big X-Men fan, and hopefully it is as well, and plays justice to the Phoenix character. All right, in June we also have Toy Story 4. I thought Toy Story was over after Toy Story 3, but apparently I didn't. Not too long ago, I found out. Well, I'm not too sure how long ago they announced Toy Story 4, but it came as a surprise to me. Yeah. But looking forward to how they're gonna take it, and
they haven't really shown anything other than like teasers.
Yeah, those teasers. I don't know if that character is gonna be a new character, and that teaser looks like the fork. The fork. I don't know. That character does not look. Character does not look fun. It looks annoying, but we'll see how it goes.
I think the other ones are part of it though.
Oh yeah, those guys are funny.
Yeah.
Hopefully they are in it. All right, Toy Story 4. All right, we got July. We have Spider-Man: Far From Home, and looking forward to that. And looking forward to seeing Mysterio on that because Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal. It's pronounced Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal's gonna play Mysterio. So, and next in July is another Disney live action is The Lion King. Everyone's favorite growing up. If you grew up in the '90s, you loved the right? Came out in the '90s.
Yeah.
So yeah,
CGI live action. Not live action.
Well, they're calling it live action, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh yeah, Lion King.
What I do wonder about all of those that they're like remaking is if they're gonna do more like scene by scene, or are they like doing their own thing?
I feel like they would have to
part and part, like scene by scene, but also adding or changing something.
I feel like for things like they probably have to. The only thing I think that would be different would be the music or some of the songs that they sing. They might upgrade that or make that more modern. All right, August we have New Mutants. This one was supposed to be released last year, like in May or April, I believe. There was one trailer that was out, and it kind of had a horror aspect to it. It looked like I don't remember too much, but it was it's the X-Men franchise, and it looks like this is what it's gonna gear towards the X-Men franchise now after Dark Phoenix.
Yeah,
they're gonna be focusing on this. new chapter of Mutants. So yeah, hopefully that one's good. September, we have another Stephen King adaptation. It's It Chapter 2. I was very happy with how the adaptation of It, the first part, and I'm looking forward to It Chapter 2. This does take place as them as adults. In the book, it's kind of back and forth, but it looks like in the movie they're just separating just the children and the adults.
I feel like that's better.
Yeah.
Away from
Otherwise, that'd be way too long. But I'm pretty sure this one's still gonna have some flashbacks to them as kids, only because people
I think so.
love the kids. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna have a little bit of extra scenes.
Hope it's not too much though.
Yeah. October we have Joker. Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker. It kind of slowed down, but there was a lot of
Hype for it.
not a hype for it, but a lot of like pictures being released and footage being released. That kind of slowed down a little now,
Yeah,
but
they haven't released.
I kind of couldn't help myself to watch them. But now I'm trying
I
to
think
stay
the
away
big
from that.
reason for that was because everybody was interested as to how he was gonna look.
Yeah.
And the way that he looks was a very like.
Yeah, people weren't happy with the way that he looks. I wasn't too crazy about it at first, but now I kind of like it.
Yeah, like grows up.
I mean, I don't like it, but I don't mind it. I'm pretty sure Joaquin's gonna do a good job as long as like the story's good and the script is good, because everybody knows Joaquin's a great actor. Our December movie that we're looking forward to watching is Star Wars Episode 9. Now, before we go on a rant, let's just keep it simple. We weren't too impressed with Star Wars Episode 8, with Rian Johnson's adaptation, with the story, with what he did with Leia and Luke and Rose and Finn.
There's a lot of things.
A lot of things we didn't like about it. I'm sure you guys tired of hearing it, or not, or would love for us to say it, but we're not gonna say anything on that. But looking forward to Episode 9, seeing what Jar Jar Abrams does.
Jar Jar.
And hopefully brings the story to a close, a nice close. And
Hopefully.
Yeah. Alright guys, that concludes our video of the most anticipated movies we want to watch 2019. Hope you enjoyed. If you want to share with us your list or any movies that we forgot that you think should be on our list, write them down in the comments below. Be on the lookout for more videos, reviews, movie related. What else we doing?
Reviews. We're gonna be doing also reactions to TV shows. You guys are interested in things like that, like Game of Thrones, for example, when it comes out. Just movie talks, things like that.
Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. See you guys next time.